What's up, y'all? It's your boy RB. No intro needed. Um, didn't want to have to make this video. I just feel like, I'm trying to stay off social media. Feel like this would be a way to pay my respects. As you all probably know by now, Kobe Bean Bryant, age 41, died today in a helicopter crash in Calabasas, California. Him and his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna, both died, along with 7 other passengers on the way to a travel basketball game. The sports world, the world in general, is just heartbroken. I know I'm heartbroken. Earlier, I was just on my way to play some basketball, and I get the news and people blowing up my phone telling me that Kobe Bryant is dead. And I'm like, nah, can't be. Not Kobe. Anyone but Kobe, man. Anyone but Kobe. But indeed, it was true. Kobe's gone. It's almost like you don't know what to say. It's like you ever just hear about someone passing away and it's you just can't believe it. Like, not them. That's how I'm feeling right now. Kobe Bean Bryant. What a freaking guy. What an athlete. Father. Husband. It's unbelievable. It's hard to put into words. It's hard. Like, I just feel sorry for the guy and for his family. What a person. What I'll remember about Kobe Bryant is that he never cheated the game. He always took care of the people around him. And at the end of the day, he held you to the same standard as he did himself. He held people accountable. Each and every day he worked his tail off to become where he wanted to be. Coming, through the whole draft process saying that one day he would be better than Michael Jordan. And everyone laughed at him. No one believed him. Drafted 13th overall by the Charlotte Hornets. Traded on draft night to the Lakers. What a career. Kobe. Unbelievable. He always worked hard. He was the epitome of hard work. He changed the landscape of basketball as we know it. Yes, Michael Jordan came before him. And Kobe, although I personally don't think he was the best of all time, and don't get me wrong, growing up, Kobe wasn't my favorite athlete. I don't really like the Lakers. I'm not, a big bandwagon fan. I'm not saying Lakers fans are bandwagons, but I'm not going to sit here and say that Kobe was my favorite athlete of all time. But I watched a lot of Kobe games, and there's just something that you have to realize about greatness in sports. Whatever sport you play growing up, there's always some guys you watch, you attach to, you want to be like them. You want to grow up. You want to have the same mentality, Kobe Bryant mentality, the Mamba mentality. It's crazy. Like, growing up, whether I'm playing basketball, whether I'm throwing paper trash can basketballs away over my friends in class, it was always Kobe. Kobe. The guy was so iconic. Kobe Bryant meant so many things to so many people, and he'll be remembered for so much, but for me, it's just the way he worked. Changed the landscape of basketball. He had the killer mentality. Kobe Bryant was a winner. At the end of the day, you can say what you want about him. He's had accusations in the past. People like to bring up things from the past, but in the end, he's just one of those guys. He's an athlete that you have to respect. He's an athlete that you just, at the end of the day, whether he beat your team, whether he took down your favorite athlete, Kobe Bryant, you just have to respect him. Unbelievable dude. man, it's hard to do this. Like, you ever just can't get fully grasp something? You ever fully just can't believe something? It's like I just don't know what to say. Last night, LeBron James in Philadelphia passes Kobe all time on the scoring list. Kobe was in third place. LeBron passed him. LeBron goes on to have a 5 to 10 minute post-game press conference about Kobe Bryant, how he met him. He said he came to one of his camps in Philadelphia, where Kobe is from. That's also why this kind of hurts, being a Philly guy. He definitely represented what Philadelphia produces, which is hard, blue-collar, inspired, motivated guys that want to do everything they can for their team. But LeBron met him in Philadelphia, and he had bought LeBron a pair of shoes, took him to dinner, helped him at camp, gave him some inspiring words, told him that there was no excuse to get around not working hard. In the end, whatever you want, you got to chase and you got to work your tail off. You got to do things that other guys aren't accustomed to doing. So LeBron goes through his career, becomes one of the greatest of all time. Him and Kobe are both up, in my opinion, in the top 5, top 10 of all time. And how crazy is it that LeBron's career takes him back to him playing for the Lakers after Kobe and breaking Kobe's record in Philadelphia, where he met Kobe and where Kobe is actually from. He talked about it last night, saying how the universe works in mysterious ways. And I'm sure Kobe talked to him last night and congratulated him, whether it was text or call, I don't know. I'm sure Kobe, I know we saw the tweet that he sent out congratulating him, but I'm sure he called him or something. And it's just crazy. He's not here today. Kobe Bryant. Fierce, competitive, killer instinct, Mamba mentality, a winner. Those are some of the words that I can think of that remind me of Kobe Bryant. Iconic, legendary. Kobe Bryant was a legend. He did so much for the game of basketball and never cheated the game. 5-time champion, played his whole career with the Lakers. 5-time champion, beating some of the greatest teams. 11-time first All-NBA team. 9-time first defensive team. 3rd all-time on the scoring list, an MVP, a 2-time finals MVP. The guy accomplished it all in terms of basketball. He could have even accomplished more if he had stayed with Shaq. We know that. Shaq was a brother to him. I'm glad they made up eventually. But they got things tangled up. But we've heard the stories. We've seen the documentary and all that. But you know what? You know what stands out to me is that in the end, Kobe Bryant, he knows that he had the best big man in the game, one of the best all time in Shaq next to him. But you know what he did? They ended up breaking up. And I'm not saying none of it was Kobe's fault, but Kobe held other guys, like I said, to the same standard that he held himself. He told Shaq, hey, you got to get in a little better shape. You got to produce, man. We can do something special. I know each guy wanted the ball. They wanted to be the man. They wanted to be the guy in the spotlight. But in the end, I feel like Kobe, I've heard stories about this, like new guys coming into training camp, 17, 18 years old, fresh out of high school and college. Sorry. And Kobe just treated them the same way that he treated everyone else. He treated every guy the same. He offered advice to everyone. Every guy was the same to Kobe. He wanted to help them get better. He wanted to motivate them, inspire them. And in the end, he had one end goal, and that was to win. He probably could have done a lot more if him and Shaq stayed together, but what they were able to accomplish was unbelievable. What he was able to accomplish without Shaq was amazing. He obviously is one of the best athletes of all time. And the sad thing to me is that his life was just starting. Kobe Bryant retired, and we're left with these unbelievable memories. Dropping 81 years ago. Just special nights, just night in and night out, just the consistency and the hard work just continues to pay off. He was the first one in the gym all the time. He was the last one out, watching film, doing his thing. I watched that game years ago when he dropped 60 in his last performance. Special, man. The guy was basically running on one leg at the time. And for him to come out and end his career like that, that's just one of those moments I'll never forget. In sports, you ever just have those moments like that's one of them that I will never forget. And Kobe was just insane. Kobe had the killer mentality. He's what every athlete should be inspired to be like. He attacked. He wasn't scared of the obstacles. People doubted him, and he overcame it. And his life was just starting. He's 41 years old. I know when he retired, he took a couple years away from basketball to be with his daughters. He didn't really watch any games. Recently, I think in the last year or so, he came back, did that show Detail on ESPN Plus, where he analyzed the game and breaks down different players. I don't know if Kobe would have coached one day, but I'm sure that he would have been one damn good coach. I'm positive of that. But I do know that Kobe wanted to be a part of ownership one day, whether he would be the GM, the owner of the Lakers, whatever. I know damn well Kobe would have been an amazing owner. It's just sad that he has so much wisdom and knowledge. It wasn't just about playing basketball and being done with it. He's not one of those guys. He wanted to spread the wealth, spread the knowledge, help the next generation. The impact this guy had on people's lives. And it wasn't even just basketball. We hear about Kobe helping homeless guys. We hear about Kobe doing the right thing, donating money. I mean, the guy was just amazing. He didn't have one bad ounce of negativity in his body. Sometimes he got angry, but it was all in him as a competitor. Kobe Bryant is one of the best competitors I've ever seen. And some argue that that is why he is the greatest of all time. His kids, 16, 13, 3 years, and 7 months. His 13-year-old daughter was on the plane with him. They both passed away on the way to a travel game. He has 3 other daughters and an amazing wife that has supported him throughout his whole career, and it's really sad that he didn't get to spend more time with his daughters. That's what being a professional athlete is. And now that his career was over, I'm sure that all of them bonded together. They got to do more stuff together. Kobe just wanted to be an amazing father. And I know his family always had the support of him. And it's just sad. It really is sad that all we're left with now are tapes and memories and documentaries and highlights. All that wisdom, that knowledge, him, being a father, helping his daughters grow up, teaching them the game of basketball, it's all gone. Just like that, in the blink of an eye. Sometimes you just wonder why good things happen to great people. Kobe Bryant was unbelievable, iconic, legendary. He'll never be forgotten. I don't know what else to say, man. I'm devastated. Hopefully we can all come together and get over this. But Kobe Bean Bryant, you won't be forgotten. You're legendary, iconic in the game of basketball and just in the world. And pray that you're watching over your family and that your legacy continues on. And I just hope everyone's all right out there. Hope all you stay safe. Kobe, you will be missed, man. thank you for your contributions to the game and just the advancements and everything. Just thank you. And tell your loved ones that you love them each day, because you don't know what tomorrow promises. And thank you guys for tuning in. And I'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace.